afternoon, good evening. My name is J.H. Cutting out a man's tongue doesn't prove that he's a liar. It just simply proves that you are afraid of what he might say. We've been talking about management, why they do what they do. Why is it that they tend to cut corners? Why is it that they insist on not hiring the right amount of help? Why is it that they feel like they can drag an employee from one craft and slap them in another craft? My thought process behind that, and I'm sure even up to the 20, 30-year employees, they think the same thing. We're thinking management gets bonuses. That's what we think. We think they're getting bonuses for looking good. Fact of the matter is that management at USPS do not get bonuses. And since they no longer get step increases based on time and grade or cost of living allowances based on inflation or the contracts or increases that all of the regular craft employees get every year, they are stuck with something called pay for performance. Pay for performance. We all get boggled why these people do what they do. Are they really that? But the truth has come out, and it's been out, and maybe I overlooked it, but after doing a little bit of research, pay for performance should clarify to every single individual that watches why their postmaster, why their superiors do what they do, and it seems totally clueless. If they meet a set of carefully selected guidelines for improved performance locally where they're located and nationally throughout the nation, they gotta have a set of guidelines. They get a raise. So instead of that little, we thinking, okay, we get $500 that management might get. No, they're capped out. If postmasters capped out, figure here, 75 grand for the year, they're not getting all the extras. But that pay performance says they're no longer capped out at 75 grand. If they did a great job throughout the year, saved us some money, improved the performance, they'll get an extra 2 grand added to their salary every year or for that specific year. So they're no longer stuck at 75. They're now set at 77. And they have to continue to do this so that they can get pay raises. Now, this should not shock anyone that money is the motive, but at the end of the day, it makes more sense, because if they say they are completing a task that requires 10 people and they're only doing it with 7, well, woo, look at my performance. I'm doing great. Not only did I complete the task with 3 less employees, but everything got done, and I saved the postmaster I saved the post office 3 salaries for a year. Think about that. Let that simmer, let that fester in you, so the next time you see your postmaster, you see your plant manager, you see your manager of the plant, the distribution operator, what do they call them? The manager of distributions. supervisor distribution, to see those that are up there, and you wonder why, man, we are short so many people. Why don't they hire? Well, now you know. Because money is the motive. We're not going to bore you with this, but information for you to keep. Utilize this information. Make sure your shop stewards know this information, because they might or they might not. But it's up to them to push management into getting the proper amount of employees to cover everything that needs to be covered, so that you are not overworked. Sometimes people say they want employees, but they really don't want them. Seen that. Yeah, we need 3 people. Then the moment they get a person in there, they run them off. Now, why is that? Because the people that are up here saying, well, we're getting the overtime. So, you know, you guys see these pictures of some of the co-workers around the country that are making 60, 70 hours a week, and their checks are looking delicious. What happens if their station is now fully stocked with carriers? They no longer get that big 70-hour-a-week check. Some people love that money, but other people just want to come and do their 40 and go home. Something has to change. This information is for you to utilize as you guys go through your journey as the postal workers, our family here, and make changes that are conducive to our lives. All I do is just pass the information. This is that JH. Hopefully this helped. Make sure you watch. Make sure you share this with a couple of your coworkers that need to know they don't get bonuses. They get paid for performance, annual salary increases. Blow your mind. We out of here.